welcome to Just Jesus. I really hope you're going to hear Jesus speak to your heart today. I've been reading some words that Jesus said that actually appear in the Old Testament, which is like the first bit of the Bible. And they're words that this guy called Isaiah said. This guy Isaiah, he's a prophet, which means that he gets messages from God. And one of these messages, which is in Isaiah chapter 55 verse 1, it says, "Is anyone thirsty? Come and drink. Even if you have no money, come, take your choice of wine or milk. It's all free. Why spend your money on food that does not give you strength? Why pay for food that does you no good? Listen to me, and you will eat what is good. You will enjoy the finest food." Now, obviously, he's not talking about actual food, although there is going to be a feast in heaven. I think this is more talking about spiritual food. And he's just saying, like, sometimes in life you feel dry, you feel thirsty. And he's saying, is anyone thirsty? Is anyone feeling dry? Is anyone feeling like, I'm feeling like it's really hard, I can't carry on. He says, come and drink, even if you have no money. So, like, sometimes I think in our Christian lives and with God, we think that if we have had a really good week, if we've prayed a lot, if we've like given money away and like helped people or done something cool for God or not sinned, then we've kind of earned some kind of money, like our bank account with God is full. So, yes, he'll give me a drink. But this isn't what he's saying. He's saying, look, if you're thirsty, if you're dry, if you're weary, come to me. That's what God says. Even if you have no money. Because you know what? Even when you think you're doing great, even when you think that you're really great and brilliant at being a Christian and impressing God, it says in the Bible, good works are like filthy rags to God. There's no impressing him. You know what? He just knows your heart. He knows where you're at. Even if you think, oh, I'm just great, which you probably don't. But even if you did think that, you're not great. God is great. And he says, come to me. Even if you've got no money, even if you've not impressed me, even if you're trapped in sin, even if you've done the wrong thing all week, and you feel like rubbish, come to me. You who have no money, you who haven't impressed God, come to him. Even with no money, come and buy, because it's free. It's a free gift. And then he goes on to say, why spend your money on food that does not give you strength? Why pay for food that does you no good? And you know what? Sometimes when we're hungry and when we're dry, we go to the world for strength. We go to our friends for strength. We sometimes, if you're in a hard place, you put something on Facebook like, oh, I'm just really struggling. And you might be really struggling, and that's okay to share that. But if you are trying to get your needs met by the people on Facebook, guess what? You will still be in need. You will still be hungry. You will still be thirsty, because it's only Jesus, only God can give you the spiritual food, the spiritual water that nourishes your soul, that feeds your soul. So don't just go to social media to get what you need. Don't just spend your time doing random stuff to get what you need, to get your needs met, because you know what? It won't give you strength unless it comes from God. And yeah, there are Christians on social media that will pray for you and give you a word from God. So in a way it is getting fed, but actually the kind of fishing that you're doing with the comments like, I just need help, I just need help. You need that help from God. You really need that help from God. You need that food from God. You need your encouragement from God. Yes, it can come from people, but don't just expect and don't just go to people for that kind of encouragement and that kind of food. Unless they get something from God, they can't give it to you. And that means that you are actually getting it from God anyway. So I just want to encourage you there that God has got all the food you need. He's got all the drink you need. He's got what your soul needs to be fed and refreshed. If you're feeling dry and unworthy, like I've just messed up, come to God. If you're feeling like I don't even know how to come to God, ask a Christian to help you pray with you. You don't have to put something out completely on social. You can if you really want, if you feel that that's the right thing, but don't just get fed by the comments that are just from the world, worldly comments. You can do this. Yeah, it's encouraging, but actually God can do it. God's going to give you the strength to do it. So I just want to encourage you today to just go to God with what you need, because He's got spiritual food that the world can't offer you, that you're never ever going to get from some self-help program. God is the source of your strength. He's the source of life that's going to breathe into you new life, new strength for your soul today. So just come to God with what you need. Take care. See you next time.
If you want to watch any more videos like this one, then please just subscribe or follow us. And if you want to know any more about Jesus, or you want to get in touch with us about anything, then please go to our website, makejesusknown.com.